All right, and we back with another episode of Hey, I'm Just Asking. And today we want to talk about Sammy the Bull Gravano, the mob's top informer. Now, in this life of crime that I've chronicled so far, there's one common denominator in the underworld. It's a very dirty game where nobody plays by the rules anymore and there's no more honor amongst thieves. The FBI doesn't play fair, and I'm starting to think they probably never have. The feds have been using informers to lock up gangsters for more than half of a century. One of the earliest stool pigeons ever helped to convict Al Capone in 1930. The bookkeeper, his accountant, Louis Shimway, had to be hid outside of the country, somewhere in Latin America, for his protection until the trial started. Capone was convicted of tax evasion and was sentenced to 11 years in federal prison. Alcatraz. Hey, go do your research on Alcatraz. To break the mafia code of silence omerta is punishable by death. To obtain witnesses from the mafia, the government must protect them. This is done through the Witness Protection Program, a program that provides a new identity and protection by the U.S. Marshals. Sammy the Bull Gravano has the most interesting story of them all, in my opinion. The Muscle, a hitman, the big money maker. It's alleged that he was kicking Gotti 2 M's a year. So how much money was he actually making? Sammy Gravano has a military background. He served 2 years in the United States Army. This is important because it's sorta a cheat code for all men of power. The military teaches you discipline. It teaches you how to defend yourself. It's kill at will while surviving in all type of conditions. A military mind state. But hey, that's another blog. Sammy the Bull started from the bottom. Larceny, hijacking, and armed robberies. The stick-up crew. He elevated to racketeering and loan sharking. Ownership has always been attached to his name. Sammy Gravano's construction hustles alone proved his worth. Enter Paul Castellano and the Gambino crime family. In the 70s, Sammy had to separate from the Colombo organization due to friction and internal issues. But it says a lot about his respect because he was allowed to walk away clean. Welcome to the Gambino family. It's time to put in work. A hitman. Sammy went on a get it back in blood spree. His crew didn't do sloppy. It might be a few survivors who was left crippled, like a scene with the bikers from A Bronx Tale. Sammy the Bull was a factor, a top earner, and a top stepper. Hey, that's the best of both worlds. He has the power to overthrow kings. Sammy pushes buttons for the button pushers. But he's often downplayed when it comes to his mafia IQ. But I beg to differ because how can you make history 3 times? Take out a boss, take down a boss. Third strike, you got a fourth chance? Man, you and Gotti made history to take out Paul Castellano, the top dog of the Gambino family. This was unheard of. A made man murdered without permission? I guess the mafia like the way y'all handle business. The feds watching. Your Teflon Don is John Gotti life. Phone taps. He's talking too much. Done got the lawyer banned from the case. So when the feds start playing recordings on Gotti, hey, why not make history a second time? Break the oath and become the highest ranking mob informer for the government in American history. The King Rat. Many New York newspapers labeled him as such. Front page, taking the stand. He made a movie, play by play, telling all of the details. A get out of jail free card after 5 years. He did 4 to do 1. Didn't witness protection. The deal of the century. Both sides had one common enemy. Sign a bad deal with the devil to get Gotti gone. After the case, it took him about 2 years for Sammy to start moving around, making a name with his new identity. This Arizona. Sammy the Bull saw a gold mine. Was he still sitting on money though? Hey, it's alleged that the feds ain't take nothing from him. A changed man, but the ecstasy gonna put up numbers. So he did it the old school way, but with a younger crew. He's riding high, bought a house for the fam, a restaurant. Hey, who want a pool? Cause we offer these type services. Why? How? Does greed ever set in? Or is it just the illusion of feeling free, a vacation pass? Was Sammy the Bull delusional? At the end of the day, it's sad but so ironic. Call it karma for karma. The wiretaps is deja vu-ish. Who didn't tell on you? You taught them well to have the heart to cooperate with the law. So eat 20 years. He doesn't glorify his jail stories though. 16 to 17 years, didn't slide. You're back alive and a YouTube sensation now. Not known to pimp, but you're a natural. It's certified that you can make anybody believe you. Don't rewrite history, Alpo Martinez. Why should this ever be cool? You got 19 bodies with countless crimes. You stood on business until it started raining, just for you to blame it on the raindrops. Against Gotti, you claim that you didn't deal drugs, but in Arizona, you saw the future. Sammy the Bull created an ecstasy ring with ties back to New York, unbeknownst to him. Sammy the Bull used his family and a group of youngsters / white supremacist gang, the Devil Dogs, to take over the drug ecstasy game in Arizona. 30,000 pill tablets. That's 500,000 a week. Easy. But money is a gift and a curse. When drugs are involved, the negative energy around you becomes a cloud. Then doors get kicked in. Hello, feds throwing a surprise party. Sammy the Bull was working off them Nextel phones. They can't tap them because the feds use them. So you thought that was a wise idea? You didn't learn anything from the Gotti situation? That goes back to the mafia IQ. The FBI played you recordings on Gotti, but you let that go over your head? Hey, who looks worse? The FBI? Nah, that's just egg on their face. Thirsty for Gotti. Then just to turn back around and get Sammy is icing on the cake. The top informer, Sammy the Bull. You can hate it or love it, disrespect it or respect it. He got 9 lives to eat off the game forever. Hey, it's a new day. So Sammy's a pioneer, the star witness. He's the blueprint for the Rico culture. Am I reaching? Go check the captain. Hey, he'll claim this is our thing. Hey, man, tell me what y'all think about this situation. Sammy, the Bull Gravano, the mob's top informer. Hey, like this video, share this video, comment and subscribe. Hey, I'm just asking.